Hello everyone, Horu here. Hopefully you're all having a good day. So for today, I want to continue the companion mission. I finished the previous one, but after the update, there's a new... after the update, there's a new one. So I'll continue this one. Or I have touched the sky. That is the title. We have to meet up with Lavaya. I think Wolf is here. Yeah, I've done my daily routes. And I can see the difference before. Well, he's not here, but now he's here. Yeah, I'm correct. Let's forget to destroy that.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Shikui sent us a psi crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
I'm gonna use the remote controlled bird. Oh, there he is. It's hiding behind a tree.
That must be who Miss Shikui asked us to save.
Shikui.
We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous! Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Ching Ni is in trouble.
Oh, this Ching Ni, not Shikui. Okay, see you later then.
Don't worry, Miss Ching Ni. We've been in worse danger.
Can we use wealth this time? No. Okay, the dog should be running now.
There are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Ching Ni. We're not abandoning you.
Hey, you think we can't take them?
Easy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand.
There we go, Yukong. Great.
Cloud Knights, formation! Prepare to engage!
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Ching Ni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by.
Wait, Yukong is your mother?
Ching Ni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Ching Ni. It was nothing.
Yeah, easy as taking out the trash. But it was all thanks to Yukong.
You flatter me. This is a Skyfaring Commission affair, yet the two of you had to put yourselves in harm's way. I am ashamed. It was because of both of you that Ching Ni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Ching Ni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
Ugh, you always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Ching Ni. We shall discuss this when we return.
Sounds like we have issues.
I look forward to our meeting.
I will not be meddling with them.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
Yeah, do you mean a scary mom side?
You have a unique way of putting things.
I'm just kinda
But you're
straight
not
to it.
wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother.
Yeah, I feel like you can relate to this a lot, Mr. Yang.
Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough.
Oh, so you have a
But there's
kid?
something I don't understand. Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
To the palace.
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace.
Okay, sure thing.
Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum. All right, let's head out before it gets late.
You go to the palace. What is this? Oh, it's the event.
If we're not on patrol, we should get some rest.
Wait, this dog do you think is very cute? Is that another quest? There's no other quest. There's only one quest.
Why won't you listen to me?
Because it's
Give me a
my
moment.
life!
Oh, I think we came in at the wrong time. We should not interfere with this. I believe we can go back some other day for tea.
You know I have the talent to make it. I can become the Laofu's best pilot, just like you were.
Talent? You'd be dead if it weren't for those two travelers.
Yeah,
Do you
that's not
think stealing
true.
a star skiff and taking to the skies is a show of talent? What about being trapped by abominations?
You'll be alright.
Did
Those
you at any
abominations will
moment
not reach
think
here any
about what I
moment.
would feel if something happened to you? Do you know how many people dream of a relaxing desk job at the Skyfaring Commission? You promised me to work responsibly in your post. Not only have you broken the Skyfaring Commission's regulations, you've broken your promise to me.
I already told you. I had no choice. I want to help you and the Skyfaring Commission, not sit at my desk dealing with never-ending papers. That job doesn't suit me.
Yeah,
I got
same
the
here.
highest grade in the fighter pilot test. They all said I was a genius, like you. Like mother, like daughter. They were all jealous of me. But no one even knew I had to take the test behind your back. You would never have allowed me to go if I told you about it.
Behind my back? Do you really think you could have walked into the test and sat in the cockpit if I hadn't
hello?
given my
T?
permission behind the scenes? As for genius, don't mention that word to me again. Why do you insist on becoming a pilot? I don't understand.
And I don't understand why you don't understand. Why can anyone in the world become a fighter pilot except the Helm Master's daughter? Don't you realize how ridiculous that is?
Yeah,
You
this
may
is
not
not the
want
time
to
for
fly
tea. Let's
anymore,
just
But don't trap me down here with you.
let's go out for a moment.
Qingni, where are you going?
I believe this is not the time for tea.
I'm sorry you had to witness this.
No, I feel sorry we came in at the wrong time.
Apologies, Madam Yukong. We should have given you some time.
Yeah, it is our fault.
On the contrary,
I told
I
you, Yang will be
apologize for
early.
allowing my own personal matters to encroach on your time.
It's fine.
We don't intend to pry into private business, Helmmaster Yukong. But if there's anything we can help with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah.
Family issues, I'm afraid. You probably heard a thing or two just now.
Yep.
Despite
So,
my
do you
earnest
have
wish
anything
that
in
she
mind
continue in
that
her
we can help you?
post, Qingni is fixated on becoming a fighter pilot. I may seem overbearing, but the situation she gets herself into sent a shiver up my tail. It's funny, isn't it? I've seen every disaster imaginable, from the abundance axis to a living planet. I thought I'd forgotten what fear was. But when I fought alongside you, I realized there are still things that can terrify me.
Wait. Yukong
I'm
fought
sorry.
alongside.
Talking about such
Who?
vexing matters is unbecoming in front of guests. I invited you here to gain a better understanding of the Express, not bore you with these trivialities. Oh, I prepared refreshments for you. Please, you must try this excellent whale tide spring.
It seems like you could use some of this. Excellent whale tide spring than
Please
us.
accept these gifts as thanks for saving my daughter.
You don't have to.
I'd heard that the Nameless had traversed the Starry Sea, but I wasn't prepared for how much I could learn from you.
Yeah, she was a bit of a
I'd
jerk
heard
when
from members of the
we
Skyfaring
first came
Commission that you
here.
were a top-tier pilot, Madam Yukong, and an ace among the Cloud Knights. Now that I've seen you in action, I know the rumors were true. I hope to witness your flying ability for myself one day. We'll head off now. The Commission must be busy. I look forward to our next meeting, Madam Yukong.
And thank you for the gift, I think.
On my flying ability, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you, Mr. Yang. The sky no longer suits me.
That's not true. The sky needs everyone who can reach it.
You two, please, wait!
Oh no, we're gonna get in trouble.
Thank you for saving me,
Oh,
benefactors.
okay, so if that is all,
And
we're
I'm
just gonna
sorry
go.
you had to witness all that. So you've experienced it yourself, benefactor. That's great. I mean, I'm happy I finally found someone who can understand me.
Yeah, don't drag
But
me into
I've
this,
had
please.
the hairpin ceremony. I'm an adult now. I have the right to pursue my dreams.
Also, the hairpin ceremony
Mom still
It's like a
insists on
celebration that
sheltering
they
me under her
are
wing,
adult
as if
already.
I can't even stay alive without her.
Miss Qingni, these are family matters. I'm not sure it's my place to comment.
Yeah, it's
However,
that's a good
in my
one.
personal experience,
Well,
becoming a parent often means we become obstinate. To
Okay,
erode
okay.
a rock, one must be patient.
I don't think she can understand that well, so let's just take our leave. Let's
What
not
I mean to say is,
get ourselves
instead of trying to
into
prove
any
yourself
more of
suddenly,
this.
perhaps you could demonstrate your ability to look after yourself methodically over time. Don't you think, Miss Qingni?
Yeah, I don't think I have the qualification to
My
advise.
mom is actually a reasonable person, but she gets unreasonable as soon as I mention flying. She hid my Starskiff toys, dragged me away from the port when I stayed behind to count ships, forced me to study for ages. I did everything I could to work my way into the Skyfaring Commission. But she used her authority to assign me a desk job. Every time I walk along Starwatcher Avenue and look up at those ships flying freely across the sky, I feel empty inside.
We're done. We're done. We're done.
Speaking of empty inside, so how were Mom's refreshments? Good?
We're there. Pretty good.
I've been so angry today I forgot to eat anything. How about this? My mom thanked you guys with refreshments, so I should do the same. Let me take you around Starskip Haven. We can try the most authentic snack on the Lafu.
Okay, I can go with this. I can go with this. Authentic snack are always the best. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Oh, a vending machine. Okay.
We're here! The thing about the most authentic snack on the Cienjo Lafu is it's a drink, and it's inside this vending machine. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the money for anything fancy.
It's fine.
Mung Bean soda. 1 can each. This thing
Okay,
has a bit
mung
of a
bean.
unique flavor, but I love it.
Let me try. A nostalgic experience.
You've had this
Is there
similar
a drink like this
before?
where you're from?
No, this reminds me of when I first boarded the Express and forced myself to drink Himiko's coffee, and how my taste buds never fully recovered.
Okay.
So
Himiko
how
would
is
love it. Let's take one for Himiko.
That bad? Sorry. But I guess not everyone can accept what I like. Just like flying. Well, don't force yourself. Let's go somewhere else. Ooh, I know a really great place in Starskip Haven to Starskip watch.
You get this vending machine. Mung bean soda, and I should have gotten a whale tide water. They're the same price. Okay, let's walk through there. Run.
You know, there are a lot of mung bean soda moments in life. If you don't try, you won't know. Unique experiences are often a product of risky choices.
Tell that to my mom. Her #1 life lesson is, you can't turn back once you enter the sky. Pilots are always dancing with death.
Yeah, that is true.
I know she's right. I know being a fighter pilot is an exhausting and dangerous job. But I still want to fly among the stars. To fight for the Cienjo Alliance across the vast galaxy.
Why are you so dedicated to that idea, Miss Jingni?
Have you heard of the Foxian birth fate tradition? Soon after a child is born, we surround them with items that represent future destinies. If the child reaches for a jade abacus, then they'll grow up to be a diviner. If they reach for a sword, then they'll grow up to be a famous warrior. And if they reach for a toy starskiff,
Become a pilot?
no, not me. My genius mom did. Mom reached for the starskiff and showed a natural talent for flying. General Jing Yuan recruited her to the Cloud Knights as soon as she was old enough. That's how she became a fighter pilot. Later, she achieved miracles. One time, she destroyed 3 beast ships in a hail of Barisan anti-aircraft fire. Like an arrow tearing through a thunderstorm. She also holds the Skyfaring Commission records for speed and enemy vessels destroyed.
That's the way you
I'm
want to
proud
break
to be
that
Madame
record.
Yukong's daughter. I've wanted to become a legend like her for as long as I can remember.
I can imagine. A parent is often a child's first hero, and their image can influence their whole life.
She never told me any of those stories herself. And she hasn't piloted a star skiff since the third Denizens of Abundance War. She doesn't even bring up her military achievements. I used to watch her fly when I was young. Then one time, I stole a star skiff and I tried all kinds of difficult maneuvers. Turns out I was as talented as she was. Not only did I survive the flight, my landing was perfect. I remember feeling so happy when they took me to see my mom. There I was boasting about the flight, expecting her to laugh, pat my head, say, "That's my girl," or something. But boy, I've never seen her so scary. I admit, I deserve to be punished. You can't let a kid get away with stealing a star skiff. But my mom was angry about more than that. She was angry because I viewed her as a role model. Because I had the same talent as her. I don't understand it.
Parents never want their children to be in danger. I think I can understand, Madame Yukong.
But flying is the only thing I want to do. I've already touched the sky. It's Mom's secretary, Miss Sequay.
Oh, it's
She just
Sequay.
sent me a message. Mom lost one of her trinkets in Stargazer Navalia when she came to save me. Miss Sequay suggested I find the trinket and return it to Mom. Said it might help me get back in her good books.
Good
In
books,
Stargazer
okay.
Navalia? Let's go with you and have a look.
Is it really okay to bother you two again?
We don't have much of a choice, do we? Or are you saying thanks for the mung bean soda?
Sorry. Please don't mention the mung bean soda again.
Okay. Chinese memory. Okay, let's go here. Seems to be the closest to the place. Just have to go down, right? Am I correct? Yeah.
The fight with the abominations was pretty chaotic. I think Mom's trinket would have dropped around here.
Do you know what it looks like, Miss Qingni?
Let me think. It should be a little square thing. She's usually got something like that on her.
This is your area of expertise.
What? Nobody told me about that. Yeah, it's combat. Did he? I'm not did he.
Your powers of perception are impressive, that's all. I think you're the right person for the
Okay,
job.
you're just passing some responsibility over here. I imagine that we would work together on this case. Is it this one?
Mom always carries this trinket around with her, but I never realized there was something inside. Is this the Hunt Crest?
Modern art?
This is what pilots hang in their starskiff cockpits for good luck.
It must be very close to Helmmaster Yukong's heart. Let's head back, Miss Qingni. I think you should return this trinket in person.
Well,
This
if
is an
yeah,
opportunity for
think
the
so.
two of you to talk.
Not yet. I want to go back later. There's something I hope you two can help me with first.
If you want us to help you persuade your mother, I'm afraid that could be difficult. It's not easy to solve a family dispute as an outsider.
No, you misunderstand. I just want to know what she's thinking.
Okay.
What turned an ace pilot, someone who loved to fly, into someone like her?
Losing
My
someone?
mom clearly
while
misses
flying?
her flying days, otherwise she wouldn't keep this on her person. But she doesn't fly anymore and refuses to let me become a fighter pilot. Why?
Maybe we can ask some people who might know the truth.
Yeah, Jingwen.
The General's been busy at the seat of Divine Foresight recently. We might not get to see him right away. Still, it's worth a try. He was the one who promoted Helm Master Yukong. He probably knows more about her past than anyone.
General Jing Yuan? Are you sure it's okay to go straight to him? Oh, right. You're the General's guests. Even so, this is asking a lot of you.
Yeah, please don't give us
problem.
another Mongbin.
If we can get to the bottom of why Helm Master Yukong no longer flies, we might be able to find out why she doesn't want you to be a fighter pilot. We can't help you too directly, but an indirect conversation like this might give us a clue on how to convince your mother.
Leave it
Yes,
to us.
Leave it to us.
Okay, only this one. We're not
In
gonna
that case, thank you
get
so
in their
much,
mother,
benefactors.
daughter
I'll head back to Starskip Haven.
quarrel, okay?
I'm not ready to return to the Skyfaring Commission yet.
Okay. Let's go to Jingyuan. Sup,
Yang,
Jingyuan?
and you?
Jingyan? Okay,
What
did
brings
you
you
want?
to the seat of divine foresight this time?
It's nothing urgent. We were hoping to understand Helm Master Yukong a little better.
Yukong? I heard an office worker from the Skyfaring Commission flew a star skiff to assist in the present crisis, but ran into trouble herself. She was only saved thanks to a couple of travelers. On behalf of the Law Fu, you have my thanks once again. The seat of divine foresight heard that Yukong's seldom seen but often feared temper was on display. I believe the two of you were caught between mother and daughter.
We heard that Helm Master Yukong was an outstanding pilot, but that she refuses to let her daughter embark on the same career.
Yukong herself is best placed to answer such questions.
But she's not in a
But
good mood.
naturally, you are here because you fear that Helm Master Yukong would decline to answer. If you wish to dispel Miss Qingni's curiosity, perhaps we can take a small step back from the topic at hand. What do you wish to know about Yukong the pilot?
This one.
This is a divine object from the Rainbow Arbiter? Where did you find this?
This object has been stored inside Helm Master Yukong's personal trinket all along. Miss Qingni lent it to us. She thought it might be a way to find out more about Yukong's past and why she no longer flies.
This object is no ordinary trinket. It has borne witness to blood and tears. I'm sure you're both familiar with the Xianzhou's long galactic hunt. But have you heard of the denizens of Abundance Wars? As the
Denizens
Xianzhou
of
has
Abundance
continued to
War?
cleanse the universe of immortal abominations, so too as the Abundance Axis succeeded in breaching our defensive lines. They pushed the Xianzhou to the brink of disaster. 30 years ago, the Xianzhou Yaoqing and Fanghu were besieged by our enemies. Even in the long history of warfare between the Xianzhou Alliance and the denizens of Abundance, that air battle was one of the most tragic. We were greatly outnumbered by the abominations of Abundance. Almost 1 million fighter pilots fought in the bitter battle. Those who survived numbered no more than 100,000. Had the Rainbow Arbiter not descended and destroyed the enemy's assault with their sky-shattering Lux Arrow, who's to say whether the Luofu would still be here today? Such divine objects were forged from the embers that the Arbiter's divine arrow left behind.
Oh, this is
For the
Yukong. She
survivors,
has an arrow,
these
correct?
relics contain the blood of their comrades, the ashes of their enemies, and the dust of their memories. Yukong is a survivor of that war. Her best friend, Tai, perished on the battlefield.
I
don't have
kinda
any other
guessed
questions.
that much.
Thank you, General.
I do not wish to speculate on the reason behind Helmmaster Yukong's reluctance to fly, nor do I want to open up old wounds. However, it is difficult to discard one's past.
Yeah, I can guess it that she
Yukong
lost
and
someone
Saeed
special
trusted each other
while
with their
flying.
lives. The Helmmaster will have strong memories of that time. Perhaps it is not my place to say, but I believe Qingni has the right to know about the past, as the past is starting to affect her future.
Thank you, General. We apologize for taking up your time with such triviality.
Reality.
Mr. Yang, you jest. How can harmony between parent and child constitute a triviality? If you ask me, the mountains of documents and the seat of divine foresight are the only triviality around here.
We'll take our leave.
We'll know some
Let's go.
interesting,
We should head to Starskiff Haven and find Qingni.
interesting words. Oh, vocabulary. He has a very wide range of vocabulary. Then again, he is smart. He's a smart guy. I don't understand most of the words that he speak. What is this? Qingqi. Qingni. I'll see you in a bit. And where would you be? In the palace, okay.
You're here. My mom isn't in a great mood. She went for a walk.
Isn't in a great mood.
Probably because of me.
You two are very similar.
Well, we do both like to take a walk after a fight. The only difference is that I come to this side of Starskiff Haven and she heads to the other. That way, we don't bump into each other.
That is a bit cute.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's silly.
Nah, it's cute.
Anyway, did you find anything out from General Jing Yuan?
It's just silly if you're part of it, but if you're not part of it,
Did
it would
Helmmaster
be cute
Yukong
for
never
someone's
bring this up with you?
perspective.
I was always curious about her past, but she either dodged my questions or pretended not to hear them. In the end, I realized she probably experienced something that left a scar that never fully healed. I never asked her again.
Yes. Yukong doesn't want you to feel the pressure of her name. Besides, reputation and talent count for something, but you need luck on the battlefield.
So she doesn't want me to fly because she remembers the pain of losing her friend. And she thinks that my talent makes it more likely that she'll lose me in the same way?
I can't guarantee that's what she's thinking, Miss Qingni. You should talk with her yourself.
You're right, Mr. Yang. But I still have something else to check first. This pass that General Jing Yuan mentioned is probably archived in the Palace of Astrum. I remember watching her handle a document with great care before she filed it away. It looked like a diary.
Do you still remember where it was filed, Miss Qingni?
Vaguely, but there are so many files stored in the Skyfaring Commission. Could I ask you benefactors to look for it with me?
Okay.
A couple of Outworlders going through Skyfaring Commission files isn't a good look. I'm afraid we can only accompany you, Miss Qingni. You'll need to do the searching yourself.
Of course. You're right. Sorry.
Okay, good call. Yeah, I was about to just go with the flow.
It should be here. Let's see. Yes! This is Mom's diary!
Miss Qingni, I don't think the two of us should be reading your mother's diary.
It should be fine. This is from decades ago. For you travelers, that's more than half a lifespan.
No, I still think I shouldn't read it. You
Yeah.
stay here with Miss Qingni. I'll
No,
be
no.
waiting over there.
Fine.
I think I will not read it.
Is it really that big of a deal? I'm sure they're just her notes on life as a pilot.
No, that is not a pilot diary. That is a diary for everything. I shouldn't look
Come on,
either.
Please look at it with me.
Just
I
tell
need
us.
someone to give me some advice.
I hate reading.
Let's
Come on.
read it together. Maybe her diary holds the key to all of this.
No. Yeah. I hate reading. I hate reading. I can't read. I can read, but I hate reading. I don't like reading. Okay.
What is the meaning of this? The Helm Master's daughter bringing Outworlders in to sneak around? What do you have in your hands? Let me see. Madame Yukong's diary? The nerve. How dare you
The
read
nerve.
Madame Yukong's personal diary? And with her daughter, too. By the Arbiter, you two are in for a...
Mr. Yang Min, please, calm down. Let us explain.
I see. Qingni, I know Madame Yukong's position on you becoming a pilot is tough for you to accept, but she has her own concerns.
Yeah, he's a guy
I understand,
about
Mr.
rules.
Yang Min. But
Cannot be
now, compared
taught.
to becoming a fighter pilot, I'm more interested in knowing what my mom went through. I want to know what happened, how she went from ace pilot to helm master.
I've been here for a long time, Qingni. If there's something you wish to know, just ask. But don't go rummaging around, that's a bad habit. Miss Tsai, I remember her. She was an ace gunner. Many people wanted to be her flight partner. Her husband, Mr. Guang Yuan, was a pilot. They manned the same skiff and were the envy of many. But when it came to pilots, your mother was the best match for her. They flew together all the time. Even Mr. Guanyan couldn't match their numbers. Well, after he passed away in battle, Tsai rarely teamed up with anyone except your mother. It was tragic when Tsai died soon after. That's the life of a pilot. No one knows which flight will be their last. Sai's death was a big blow to Madame Yukong. After the battle, she refused to turn in Sai's possessions as per regulations. She kept them locked away, occasionally taking them out to admire.
Yeah, why do you pay so much attention to Yukong?
As her subordinate, surely I should be concerned with her mental well-being. If Madame Yukong is unhappy, how can I be happy? I mean to say, how can I be happy in my duties to her?
Where are Miss Tsai's possessions stored? Thanks for telling us all this, Mr. Yang Ming.
You're welcome. I know this is important to you. I suppose you're going to go through Madame Yukong's office desk next. I can understand your position, Qingni. I'll take my leave and pretend I didn't see anything.
Okay, at least he's
After
extending
all, it's an unwritten rule
his
that
patience for
subordinates
us.
should be absent when their superior's privacy is exposed. Please don't tell your mother that you saw me today.
Okay.
Got it.
Hurry. Madame Yukong will be back soon.
Guy is pretty cool for a stickler for a guy who is stickler for the rules.
My mom keeps lots of stuff in her desk. Let's have a look.
Okay, I'm gonna step back.
That's the selling point of this desk. Super simplistic design with super spacious hidden compartments. Lots of office staff use this desk. There are hidden compartments on the left, right, and under the desktop. Which one should we check first?
Hey, this is your mother. Oh, I didn't have that option. Why do I have to participate in this one?
Got it. This looks similar to Mom's diary, but it looks like it belonged to Miss Tsai.
Okay, read. I don't like to read. Scroll down. Done.
So, I was adopted?
Oh, no
And
wonder.
this Miss Tsai was my real mother? I suppose I've always had a feeling. But now I know the truth. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Yeah, we should have done this. I
Don't
mean,
let
we
that
should have,
child
but
touch the
I
sky.
shouldn't have been here.
Is this why Mom refuses to let me become a fighter pilot?
We're gonna watch this Sai again.
The most important oath before departure is the promise to bring your comrade back. Mom didn't manage to bring her comrade back. So she vowed to prevent me from setting out. Not only am I her daughter, I'm also her final promise to Tsai. I never thought my dream would put Mom in such a difficult situation.
Which mom are you referring
I
to?
feel a
Is
lot
it Sai
closer to
or
Mom after reading
Yukong?
this diary. Even if we're not connected by blood.
Okay, you
I
should go
understand
now.
her a lot more now.
Yeah, you should go to her now.
Can you come with me one more
Oh,
time?
what the hell?
I want to have a proper chat with Mom.
Yeah, and I shouldn't have been there.
It's fine. I don't need you to do anything. I just want you and Mr. Yang to stand nearby.
Because you just want us to
I'll
be a
feel more
flower
confident
vase?
that way.
Come on. Okay, I guess we don't have an option to decline, so we're just gonna go with it. I really don't like to pry on others' lives. I've got
You're
I've
all
got my
done?
own problems
Did it go
to solve.
smoothly? I see. Let's find Helmmaster Yukong. We'll accompany you. We're here to help, but he and I really shouldn't interject when you're conversing with your mother.
Yeah. Please do not bring us up in the
It's
middle of your
okay.
conversation.
I understand. Just having you stand next to me is already a great help, benefactors.
Where is Yukong now?
When Mom feels down, she usually goes to take in a view of the Jade Gate. She should still be there. Let's go find her.
Oh, he knows we're here. That's very cool.
Mom?
Qingni, why are Mr. Yang and they here too?
Miss Qingni kindly agreed to show us around Starskiff Haven. She mentioned she was trying to mend things between you, but was feeling shy about it. We volunteered to come with her.
Thank you. I must apologize for the trouble my daughter has brought you.
Mom!
All right, it's getting late. Let's talk once we're home.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something right now.
There you
I
go.
want to become a fighter pilot, no matter what.
We've talked about this many times. No means no.
But
You
Seems
start
like
up on the
Miss
wrong foot.
Qingni is a little hesitant. Try giving her a little
No, no,
push.
no. You should do it. It's your
I thought
idea.
Mr. Yang said we shouldn't interject.
Yeah.
What should I say?
I think Yang has the best idea in this kind of situation. Let's just give this one first.
This divine object is a testament to Yukong's devotion to the hunt. Qingni believes it's a sign that Yukong still misses the life of a fighter pilot. Still, it doesn't seem like something to bring up now.
Oh, so I will not bring that up. Jin Yuan's memory.
Qingni's birth mother, Cai, was Yukong's lifelong friend. When Cai passed away in that devastating war, Yukong adopted her daughter. Perhaps this unbearable memory is a root of Yukong's concerns. Still, it doesn't seem like something to bring up now.
In his memory? I don't know what.
Qingni remembers that Yukong has always avoided talking about her career as a fighter pilot, and that she wants to prevent Qingni from following the same path.
As I said, I'm not good at this.
Why?
Mr. Yang should handle this one.
Doesn't seem like something to bring up now, though.
So what? You've done this, and this.
It's clear
Let's
that
try.
Yukong suffered greatly after that terrible war. Is that why she doesn't want Qingni to be a fighter pilot?
Yeah, Qingni will be the fighter pilot, and the partner will be
Doesn't
Yukong.
seem
I
like
think
something
that's
to
the
bring
play
up now.
here. In that way, Yukong will feel somewhat of a redemption arc.
Is that Sai's diary? How did you... I understand now. I'm sorry, Qingni. I cannot support your dream because I made a promise to someone else. I don't expect to gain your forgiveness. I just hope you can understand my reason.
Mom, what are you talking about? I'm your daughter. Our bond is bigger than forgiveness and reason. I'll listen to anything you have to say.
Just like you, I once longed for the sky. I know what it feels like to fly through infinite space, to be surrounded by the vast expanse of nothingness, with unimaginable splendors looming in the distance, to float like a single leaf in the fathomless stellar sea. Some called it loneliness, but we called it freedom. Sai was like that too. We were friends since childhood. We flew starskiffs everywhere, causing trouble until the knights caught us and dragged us before General Jingyuan. We soon became the most elite fighter pilots of the Skyfaring Commission. It wasn't an easy life. You could even say it was a cruel one. You never knew if the friend next to you would make it back alive. Of course, the same could be said of yourself. But those are my best memories. We would strike out into the sky, repelling demons and upholding justice. The blood we shed bore witness to it all. The life of a Foxian is short and fleeting. Surely we should dedicate ourselves to such glorious aims. System space all clear today. Great weather for flying.
Backstory. So that's
We're
Tai.
engaging the main Borison fleet this time.
Sai.
Don't get too excited.
Huh? Sounds like maternity leave knocked the wind out of your sails. Feeling rusty?
Oh, shut it. I think you're just excited because you haven't flown with me for so long. Did you miss me?
Of course I missed you. The galaxy felt smaller without you in my cockpit. Say, Sai, really didn't think you'd come back. Do you really like flying starskiffs that much?
You bet. Sure, it's exhausting, dangerous.
Oh, they're low paid.
Plus, you only get back to the Luofu a few times a year. But given the choice, I'd always pick this. I guess I already touched the sky.
The mind is mysterious. I've lived for more than 200 years. Forgotten nearly every
And
conversation
you
I've
say
ever had.
your life is short.
It was
Can't even
the
reach
last time I spoke
3
to
digits
Sai.
as a human. I mean, you can, but very few can.
Sai, hold on, Sai. Sai, open your eyes. Sai.
Thank you. Yukong. I've had a good life. But please, don't let Jinni walk the same path.
Really?
Don't let her become a fighter pilot.
Because it's low paid?
Sai, she's your daughter. You'll be able to tell her yourself, do you hear?
And the VAs are very good at their
Rescue's
job on
almost
this
here.
one.
Stay
Hopefully
with
they're
me.
not low paid.
Jingni is waiting for you. She lost Guang Yan. She can't afford to lose you too. Wake up! Sai! Sai!
That is sad.
Sai! When I climbed out of the burning carcass of the star skiff, I looked up into a clear sky, pure and seemingly unadorned by the atmosphere that arced far above us. It was the most beautiful sky I had ever seen, but all I could feel was unbearable pain. I sunk to the ground and gazed up helplessly. In my dream, that was the day I died.
Mom,
This is the first time I've heard you talk about this. But I'm not a little girl anymore. The road of a fighter pilot is a cruel one. I know that now. But I won't hide from it. I'm not afraid to walk the same road as her. If my sacrifice can bring happiness to the citizens of the Xianzhou, then I'm ready for it.
You are so very similar to Tsai. The more outstanding you became over the years, the more fearful I turned. I've known for a long time you were ready, but I was not. You know, the cruelty has never claimed victory. Me, Tsai,
Oh,
your father Guangyan.
Gongyan.
We were prepared for the worst when we enlisted. But do you know how we won that war? The war that took away Tsai and the lives of hundreds of thousands of fighters.
The Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow.
Yes. The mighty blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter annihilated all abominations in a single strike. We had to pay with the blood of hundreds of thousands of soldiers just to halt their advance. If crushing our enemies was as easy as breathing for the Rainbow Arbiter, then what purpose did our sacrifices serve? Under the might of an eon, the sacrifices of ordinary creatures are but a joke. We are nothing. We mean nothing.
That's why you have to enjoy your life.
Mom,
At least you
But
can
I
have
never
something.
should have allowed my fears to compel me to make decisions for another person. Even if that person is my daughter, I brazenly interfered with your choices. I am sorry. That is my failure as a mother.
Mom, you don't need to apologize. Really, you don't need to.
I'll take you to fill in the paperwork tomorrow. You'll start as ground crew, just like Tsai and I did. I believe that one day, you'll make an outstanding fighter pilot.
Huh? Really?
I thought
Thank you,
they would
Mom.
be the partners.
Thank you.
That was my
Thank
ideal
you.
ending of this story.
Thank you.
I was afraid of you following in my footsteps, and more afraid of you taking after Tsai. But if this is your choice, then I'm willing to support you, even if you live to regret it.
Mom, I have one last request.
This girl is
Tell
just full
me.
of requests.
I want to fly with you at least once.
I'm afraid I can't.
You
I
can.
won't be flying anymore.
But why?
Because I already touched the sky.
What does that mean? And what does that mean? Oh, Yukong's become the visitor of the Express. Warden of Jade. So, is there any more quests? Shiku. Want some? What's the pay? We're not talking about faces here, we're talking about money. Anniversary queens, oh come on. So much. I'll try what quest did he have for me. Um, I think Ting Yun can. March 7th, okay. Frosty Blades trial. We're gonna do this now. We're gonna continue all of the storylines, so that I can play Apex now. That is right. The only time I get to play is when I'm recording, and I'm taking on a day off.
Huh? Why is D-Ting talking to you? I've always been nice to cute little animals. You wouldn't understand. All cute things in the world should share a mutual affinity.
Okay.
The first time we met D-Ting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a mysterious connection between us. Whenever he barked, I understood what he wanted to say. For example, woof woof, woof 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 woof. Meaning, hello dear, I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself.
I could never guess that. You wouldn't happen to be related to the
enough with
thing?
the passive aggression. The simple truth of the matter is that I can understand him. So what did D-Ting find at the port? Come on, let's go check it out.
Okay, let's go. We'll teleport here. Translator.
Little D-Ting says he's been dutifully searching for clues all over the Xianzhou. He notified us as soon as he found something strange. So what does he want us to take a look at?
You ask him. I'm not the one who speaks DT here. I don't speak dog.
This is Yang Xiang, retainer to General Qing Yuan. I'm in active pursuit of a fugitive. The situation is unpredictable and developing rapidly, so I've planted this Jade Tracer to record my whereabouts, in case I lose contact. If anyone finds this tracer, please take it to the seat of Divine Foresight, so the Cloud Knights have the necessary intel to act swiftly.
Ah, so it's a recording device. D-Ting must have heard its signal and called us over here to investigate.
They sent a child to apprehend a major criminal.
He looks about 8 or 9 years old, and he's already the General's retainer? The Xianzhou really does have some child prodigies, huh? Given everything that's been happening on the Xianzhou recently, I reckon the only fugitive worthy of a retainer's attention would be a Stellaron hunter. I wonder how he's getting along.
Operations log. Challenge. We had to fight with Yanqing over here. I'll be going with Jupard. Set up Jupard, Serval, and Bronya. 3 DPS, I mean 2
Blade
DPS.
tracking entry. Traces run cold at Starskiff Haven. I'll have to ask the Cloud Knights in the area if they saw any.
Whoa. He throws spears? No, those are swords. Those are
Captain,
swords.
could you spare a moment?
Yanqing? Why are you all the way out here on the front lines? Shouldn't you be back at the seat of Divine Foresight?
The General already has a lot on his plate. As his retainer, it's my duty to share the burden. Nothing new to report, I assume?
Correct. After this Blade escaped from the shackling prison, he disappeared into thin air. I wonder if he's even still on the ship.
Or perhaps he had no intention of escaping in the first place.
What foul demons found their way across the stars to wreak havoc on the Luofu?
That's why I'm here, to help the General eliminate those demons.
Is that so? I didn't receive any orders from the general.
This is a covert operation.
Then shall we dispatch a few knights for this operation of yours?
I appreciate the gesture, but the fewer people who know about a covert operation, the better. Making a big show of it will only scare the snake deeper into the grass. A good hunter must operate alone.
Okay, if you say so.
Dispatch a few knights. Huh. How incapable does he think I am? Yeah, I might be young now, but just you wait.
Oh, I thought it is something that you have to collect.
Bad writing, terrible pacing. Wait, what was I supposed to be doing again? Focus, Yanxiang. You can't let novels distract from your
Oh,
duty
there's a
to the
clue over
general.
there.
Especially not ones as crummy. The perimeter is
Is
well
that a
guarded,
clue?
but there are no traces of the fugitive passing through. It seems he has no intention of leaving the Luofu for the time being.
It's one. Two. This should be two.
The Master Diviner is always boasting about her foresight. Didn't manage to foresee this disaster, did she?
Are those the other ones that I have to?
If the side crane hadn't been damaged, we could have extracted some footage. That's no longer enough. The starskips are blocked from entering or exiting. There's no way the fugitive got through. But if he fled toward the interior of the ship, it'll be hard to track him down over such a vast area. A fugitive would still have to rely on starskiffs to travel between different delves. If we start by investigating the starskiff he stole, maybe we can get a lead. Guess it's back to the docks again.
Back to the docks. Do we have to fight?
Looks like the influence of the Stellaron spirits is growing.
We do have to fight.
Shift the back. Blade and flight.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Oh, so we have to do some puzzle
Playing
things.
dead? What a childish trick.
Oh, that's live.
Strike with heart.
The will forged in ice never falters!
Let's rock. Lend me your strength.
Does that affect something? Damn it.
What's this?
They're all playing
This
dead.
kind of wound is not the work of a Cloud Knight. The best prey is one that leaves traces. Here, Duting. Let's follow the scent.
Oh, so the thing is here. Oh, come on. Dating's footsteps are very cute. Oh,
Civilians
this
are still getting
character.
attacked? Where are the Cloud Knights? Get you out of there!
Yeah, she seems
They were
like
on their feet a second ago.
feels like the master of Jingyuan.
Thank you for your assistance, young man.
Yeah, I think she's
Just
the
doing my
master of
job.
Jingyuan.
The port has been sealed off. Why are you here alone?
I came with a merchant ship. The shadows of old friends have returned to my thoughts of late. I came to reunite with them and relive old times. Who would have imagined the Luofu could become such a dangerous place?
You chose a bad time to visit, I'm afraid. There's been an incident. It won't take long for the General to fix it, though. This place isn't safe. We should head to the nearest Cloud Knight garrison. By the way, did you see a man with long hair and black clothes around here?
Yeah, I think he is.
You can't see? Apologies. I thought...
That is weird.
My name is Yunqing. I'm registered with the Cloud Knights. And your name is?
Jing Liu.
Nice to meet you.
Jing Liu.
Miss
Okay,
Jing
I'll
Liu?
remember that.
Allow me to lead the way. We might have to take a bit of a detour, but I promise to get you to the Cloud Knight safely.
Where exactly are we headed, young?
To the docks. Don't worry, you'll be safe. Let's get going, miss. Careful. Take your time.
I believe she can see. It should be here.
Where do we go from here?
Shh, quiet. We've got trouble to deal with. Wait here a moment, miss. I'll be right back.
I hope we can bring her to battle, but I think not. Her banner might be far from the future. So there will be no showcase of skill for her yet.
Where did these guys come from? Huh, the General was right. There's a threat lurking on the Xianzhou itself.
You are quite the sword master, young man.
Jing Liu.
You saw that?
I heard it. A sword whistles through the air and rings out upon contacting the enemy. Whilst invisible to the eye, such signals reveal the quality of one's swordplay. As a musician listens to the notes of a song, so a poet listens to its rhyme. And in the flow of combat, a skilled swordmaster delivers both with their blade. I'll wager the Cloud Knights capable of wielding 6 flying swords at a time number few indeed.
Thanks, miss.
However, your zealousness inhibits your ability to hide your line of attack.
Huh?
Which causes your sword's song to become somewhat mumbled at the end.
I guess the connection between music and swordplay is real after all. The General told me something similar. He said my swordplay was too proud and angular. He said it lacked the maturity required to win the title of Sword Champion.
Sword Champion. If I recall correctly, that title is bestowed on one who reaches the pinnacle of swordsmanship.
Yeah,
in the
that is
Cloud
Jing
Knights.
Liu. I think it's her.
But that was a long time ago.
Right! Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the title of Sword Champion has gone unclaimed. But once everything settles down and the combat art ceremony returns, it's a title I'm determined to win.
The Cloud Knights have many martial arts traditions. Who was it that instructed you in swordplay, young man?
I see you're no stranger to the art. I won't keep you in suspense. My master is none other than General Jingyuan of the Luofu.
General.
I know you haven't visited for a long time, but surely you've heard of General Jingyuan. He says he has no affinity with the sword, that his skills are getting rusty. Well, if that's true, I never noticed from his training. All right, the coast is clear. Let's keep moving. The
Yeah, I
Starskip
think.
voyage log can be accessed through the dock navigator
Oops.
array.
So I can't move it here. Oh. Okay.
Active star skiff. This one goes past the Divination Commission and...
Yeah, I don't like to read that.
Well, my work here is finished. Now to make sure you get to a safe destination.
Given the present circumstances, the Cloud Knight garrison probably isn't a safe destination. Wouldn't you say?
Correct. So we're not going there. I'm taking you to the shackling prison. Safe, well-guarded, plenty of food, and a place to sleep.
Young man, if you wish to apprehend someone, shouldn't you have a reason?
Suspicious behavior and half-truths. Those alone are reason enough. You think you can fool me just because I'm a child?
Okay.
A sealed-off port with a stranded passenger? Unlikely. Not to mention you walking the whole way here without so much as a stumble. You can see as well as I can. The biggest giveaway was your comment about my swordplay. Correctly guessing the number of swords from the sound alone? You'd have to be more than human. You're not blind at all, are you?
I never claimed to be. You came up with that yourself. Fear not, young man. I hold no grievance against you, and have never held ill intent towards the Xianzhou. The black veil covering my eyes is merely proof of my resolve to never look back, to never fall again into Mara and destruction.
Oh yeah, she turned into Mara's
I
truck.
came here to catch one person. It's quite fortunate that our paths have crossed.
I think he's here to catch
What are
Blade.
you looking for? Is it Blade?
He goes by Blade nowadays. A fitting name for someone who dedicated his mind and body to the ways of the sword. Take me to him, young man. You are no match for me, and therefore, no match for Blade either. Let me accompany you. There is no need to throw your life away.
We've not even drawn swords yet, and you declare yourself the winner? Let me offer you a word of advice. Don't
Are we gonna
underestimate
fight her?
me.
Yeah,
I was
such
hoping to
arrogance.
avoid a conflict with the Cloud Knights. How about this? Let's have ourselves a little contest. We can use the abominations that have infested the Luofu as target practice, and see whose sword can slay more and slay faster.
And if
You're gonna
I
eat
win,
some dust, Yang Jing.
Then I will obediently follow you to the shackling prison and receive whatever judgment awaits me there. Don't worry, I'll keep my end of the bargain. But if I win, you have to share Blade's whereabouts with me. Fair enough?
a Cloud Knight never gambles with official business. But in any case, you won't beat me.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
eat some
admire
dust.
your confidence. But what
You were
was it
talking
you
at the
said earlier
champion.
about declaring a winner before swords were drawn? It would seem we've cleared every abomination from the area. Let's find another location and continue our contest. May the best swordmaster win.
I wish I
This
can bring
place is
Jingliu.
brimming with Mara, the perfect environment for honing one's skills. Surely slaying abominations doesn't count as gambling with official business?
How do we tell who's won?
We go from here to the end of the path without leaving a speck of abomination behind us. The first one to the end wins.
Deal.
Lead the way.
What if you're just using this as a chance to escape?
Jing Yuan trained you, all right?
What was that? Was that the wind?
Shift the balance.
A new coast.
Where did she go?
I have to take this first.
I didn't even see you overtake me.
Too slow, young man.
That's what I told you.
But how is that possible?
You have 6 swords.
What kept you this time? You'll need to work harder. Otherwise, you won't even catch me in a star skiff. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. A long time has passed since I wielded this sword. The heat of combat nearly cast me into the darkness. Come, young man. I'll let you finish up. I'll let you make 3 moves.
Oh, we can use
Draw
her.
your sword.
Yes.
Don't you know it's rude to keep an elder waiting?
3 moves. Okay, better do this.
Hesitant, weak. What happened to that confidence of yours? My turn. Once you draw your sword, you must strike down your adversary in one blow without turning back.
Young blood.
Sword war.
I'm getting tired of being bossed around. How can you improve with that attitude?
Swords descend!
Come on, we can't use her.
Your final move was the only one that didn't disappoint.
I lost?
Eat dirt, young blood.
Our contest has not yet come to a conclusion. For I have yet to make my final move, and the field has no opponent. Unsheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine will of the Rainbow Arbiter and invite calamity.
Wait, are we gonna fight her?
Even with your strength, if you were to cross paths with Blade, it would mean death for you. I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. To die as a swordmaster, having witnessed the perfection of my technique, refined 1,000 times over. What say you to that, young man?
Where's your arrogance, Yanqing? I'll take you to.
You have courage.
I deflected it?
I'll take those records you found. Thank you, young man. That move was a token of my appreciation. We were fated to meet this day, and in days to come.
This mysterious woman also wants to find the whereabouts of Blade. No. No matter what she wants to do with the fugitive, she must not be allowed to get to him first. I have to pick up the pace.
Stop the record checking.
And that's the end?
Who doesn't like a good
That
cliffhanger?
Jing Liu seems pretty dangerous. The Stellaron crisis sure has attracted a lot of strange people to the Law Fu. Shouldn't we hand this over to Qing Yuan as soon as possible?
Yeah, we should. Jing Yuan know her. Wolf.
Without a doubt. This Jade Tracer belongs to
You see?
Yanqing. I can't thank you enough. You already accessed the recordings?
He accidentally pressed a
Press the
button.
button, okay.
No harm done. She was my mentor and my superior when I was a member of the Cloud Knights. However, she left the Xianzhou a long time ago. If you see her, be sure to keep your distance and notify me immediately. Thank you again for your help, friends from the Express. The situation remains unpredictable, so take care. I hope to be able to drink and talk freely with you once again, when everything is settled.
Rusty Blade's trial. Yanqing can now visit the Express. Oh, nice. And I'd say we are done. With the quest now? Yeah, I feel like we're done.
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Yeah, we're done for now. I'll end the video. And as always, thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. As always, take care out there. Goodbye. Goodbye now.